Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my business partner and co-host, James Mason, where our goal every day is to bring you insights and ideas for trading activities.
I'll make sure to cut that clip out later, and not for editing, but for a good laugh.
Yeah, well, why can't I make a mistake and we just roll with it, like when you make mistakes?
You know what, Todd? I just want to highlight that you make mistakes, so everybody just knows that you do it as well.
That's fair. I mean, I don't want people walking around thinking that I'm like this perfect guy. So,
yeah, perfect guy with the perfect shirt on.
I have some shirt issues. I had some people contact me about the shirts, and they're like, "Hey, can we help you out?" And the answer is yes. If people want to send me some shirts, I'm all in. I'll wear them. I'll talk about them. I'll promote them. I mean, if you need some help with some shirt promotions, I'm your guy.
You know what? You look like you'd be a shirt model.
I felt like that was a backhanded compliment. Thank you. All right, let's talk about the market.
Okay, well, first off, I do want to say something really quick. Friday was all Todd's fault.
Of course it was.
Yeah. So, all right, now let's talk about the show. All right, let me go ahead and let me share my screen. Let's see. Oh, I made Ilana cry this morning, by the way.
Oh gosh, did you steal her grapes or something?
No, worse. She was eating breakfast, and I went up to her, and I was trying to talk to her, and then I was hugging Maggie beside her, and I looked at her and I said, Mama," and she busted out in tears.
Oh.
It's messed up, but
that's mean.
All right, so good Lord, where are all my other charts? All right, so currently Dow futures are down 166 points. S&P 500 futures are down 20 3/4 points. And let's just talk about the overall market. So as this is setting up, I mean, we've been tracking this for like 2 weeks. If you guys obviously remember back, if you can't remember back that far, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. But man, I might have been wrong about the market selling off, but we're still not out of this little no man's land zone. So at the moment, it is looking like a bullish reversal. When it closes, if and when it closes above, the S&P 500 closes above 4485.50, this line right here, unfortunately, that's when I'm going to start looking for long positions to swing. And the reason why is just because, really, it would be a reversal. Now, it's not that I want the market to sell off hardcore. It's just the market needs to sell off and really pull back. Yeah. I mean, this is just not natural. So, I mean, we'll still have to see what's going on. The thing is, I just can't really get on board with the whole bullish reversal setup here on that chart. But at the end of the day, you have to trade what the chart is showing you. And until then, I'm going to be holding off on my bullish stance until we do close above that 4485.50 on S&P 500. Because we potentially could get rejected right here and this thing whip back around. Now, we'll just have to stand by really on it. I don't know. It's just so hard for me to see a bullish reversal with all the macro events that have been just piling up for over a year. And they're honestly just getting worse. So, and Chris Birch, I have another friend named Chris Bunch, but Chris Birch, he couldn't have said it any better. Never fight the Fed. So he just said in the comments, what's that?
You start saying there's a bunch of macro events piling up. Do you see a singular macro event like being the first domino to unleash a bunch of these events? Or are you saying there's a bunch in the pipeline that could pop out any moment?
Well, we're going to start seeing the ramifications of all the inflation, this weird employment crisis that we have going on. That it really doesn't make sense. But we have this odd labor shortage, but we have so many jobs. Okay, so we have so many jobs out there, and we have this labor shortage, but we have so many people not working, or they're partially, gainfully employed. And it's just, I can't say that it's just people not wanting to work. It's never just that black and white. It's never just that simple. And there's no way that I'll be able to honestly explain it myself exactly what's going on, because even the best experts, the best economic experts, they can't explain it. So something has to happen here. We have to have some sort of reset to get back on track. And I believe that the only reset that can happen is really some form of a significant market crash and a recession. That's just my opinion on it.
All right.
That's the only thing I can think of to get a reset. All right. So waste enough time there. So again, overall market, I'm just holding off. We could break above that range today, tomorrow. Who knows with this market? Could do it intraday. So let's go ahead and let's get into which one you want to talk about next.
I want to talk about Tesla. Over the last 2 months, Tesla has quietly gone from low 700s to this morning when I was watching it was printing 850 plus. It's just 849.99 right now, literally on the ticker. It's just been the whole EV market and talk has done well, and it's just quietly crept up.
So looking at it right here on the daily chart, we can clearly see that it's over the RSI threshold of 70, so it's currently at 77.02. And what we are going to look out for is we see this large spike in RSI back here. That value went up to $884.49. We're currently sitting at $849.99. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so $884.49, and then we're currently sitting at $849.99. So I'm actually going to start to look for some rejection right here on Tesla. Now, because it's Tesla, I wouldn't try to top take this thing and try to short it. I'm just saying that is tough. I'm pretty good at predicting Tesla. So far. But as for trying to take puts in this thing or short it right now, ooh, boy, those are some big old dice that you have to roll. That's all I will say. So let's just wait to see what this does. Let's see if we can't get this to cluster up above this 850 range, kind of like how it did back here. And if it does that and starts curling back over, then we'll look to take some puts into it and write it back down to about 730. So that's what I'm looking at on Tesla. Also, too, if we look at this MACD, we can see that MACD line, how it shot up back here, prices up here, and then it's a lot lower right here. So if we do get above this range right here to create these new all-time highs, then the bearish play is about to set up in that. So that is what I'm looking for on Tesla whenever that starts to kind of set up more in the future.
The other ticker we talked about, we had a little FDA approval on ticker Atomos Pharmaceuticals, ADMP, and they shot up to a high of 164 in the pre-market, and now they're trading at $1.40.
All right, so for ticker ADMP, shares short, 9.67 million shares, 6.5% in the float, days to cover 2.7, 148.8 million shares outstanding. So not a bad share structure overall. Now, as for whatever it was that they got FDA approval on, I mean, this could have potential because really anything that gets full-blown FDA approval is, I mean, it's always a good sign. But the market is not the market's not taking kindly to it so far. Not really rejecting it, but at the same, I mean, you would think of FDA approval on, and again, I haven't looked into what it was approved for exactly to see the details, but you would think that was something that was significant. This thing would already be printing 100% gains or whatever it would be doing at that point. So there will be all eyes on this thing today. A lot of people will probably be trying to jump in on this. What I would look out for is obviously this break above 164, but man, it can be a little concerning is how this thing went up like that and sold off so rapidly that I'd be kind of concerned about it getting rejected right here, or maybe just a little bit above it. Now, if we would have this set up where it does come up and get rejected and pulls back again, then I would really consider it going long tomorrow and then start accumulating a position here overall. I think, let's see. So really, if that setup would take place, my first overall target price is going to be just right at $3. So hold on, I'm trying to analyze this a little more. Let me check something real quick. All right, yeah. So my overall target price is going to be 302 right here. I mean, obviously we've broken this one down before, but we'll just have to see what we can get. Again, that 164 range, I would be kind of skeptical that it's going to get rejected there today. And not necessarily 164. It could go a little higher, whatever it may do, but get rejected somewhere up here, and then kind of pull back. And if it does make that setup, then tomorrow is where I would really start to look at it. So that's just a quick rundown on ticker ADMP and what I'm seeing at the moment. Todd, do you have any more thoughts on that one?
My only thought is it's right now, it's as you've been talking about it, it's traded almost 7 million shares, and it's not moving quickly. So for it,
that's actually what I was looking at. I was wanting to see if the one volume on this one source was accurate, just because how many shares that were coming through. I was like, it just seemed odd that many shares are coming through and it's like not moving at all.
Yeah, it's already traded just shy of 40 million shares for the pre-market. So my question is, how many millions of shares to get to break 164 and fly? That's my concern.
And like, what's weird about that is with all these shares trading and it's not really moving, it's not like there's really bag holders. This thing really has not had bag holders since February.
And they had a chance to get out in August.
Yeah. Multiple chances.
Yeah.
So all these people really since March, they're sitting in the green if they're still in it. And a lot of them probably still are. It's just, I don't know. That's just odd. It's not like people are panicking to get out. I mean, yeah, you have those people who've been holding it forever and now they're up 10 cents. They're like, I'm done with this. And they're selling, but like Todd said, 7 million shares. That's a lot of shares to be trading in that one candle. And nothing happened. So, Johnny, thank you for the tip. Let's see. Let's run through the comments really quickly. See what we got going on. Let's see. So I'm not really seeing much in the comments. Oh, that's John. Hey, let's see. Disney tap. Let's see. Tap down off downgrade. Man, Disney deserves a downgrade.
All they're going to do is just raise the prices for the people that do go to Disney and make it back.
I'm talking all that trash. I'll be going to Disney probably next 2 years.
Yeah, you got 2 to 3 Disney visits in your next 10-year cycle.
Unfortunately. All right, so we have a few minutes. Let's talk about the only stock in the stock market. Predictive oncology.
What do you like about them?
Excuse me. I love everything about this stock. Except for the fact that it's not printing me off the big bucks yet. And then I'm still in this daggone thing like 6 months later.
True.
Not losing, but I sure ain't damn winning. All right, so the big P. Here we are. Let me turn off these Bollinger Band lines. All right. So looking at the long-term picture of it on the daily chart here, this is a setup that I do like. Obviously, because I've been in it for 6 months now. But let me throw those Bollinger Bands back on. All right. So looking at these Bollinger Bands, we can see that obviously we had this run up here and then that slight pullback. And now we're consolidating around that middle Bollinger Band line. We do need to hold above that middle Bollinger Band line. That is critical for a technical setup here. Now, we're not trading this on technicals, which I know some people are, but whatever, that's your prerogative. Whatever happens in the end happens. So this is solely a catalyst play for me. It's always been a catalyst play for me. And that's why I haven't been taking massive profits up here, because I don't care. I'm in this for another reason. And it'll be worth the wait whenever it happens. So just from a technical perspective here, we do need to see this thing get back above that middle Bollinger Band line. So get back above 122 and hold up right there. And it just needs to hold. Just needs to hold for news. That's it. Like, good Lord, let's just damn hold. So other than predictive oncology and this setup, I mean, just same old news. Stand by to stand by to stand by. And hopefully they get us some news soon.
Soon. It's coming our way.
Yep.
Okay, we're about less than 6 minutes to the start of the market. Any final thoughts?
No, not really. Really just going to try to watch the overall market, see what it does, see if it gets rejected, and just kind of play it by ear. So, yeah. So, appreciate you guys tuning in today. Y'all trade safe, trade smart, and remember to move your stop losses up.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. Good luck.